chicken and mushroom pie. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and welcome to another episode of Momlet Cooking with me, Muhammad Abul Kalam. Tonight, I've got something really tasty and easy for you to try out at home, inshallah. We're making chicken and mushroom pie. For chicken and mushroom pie, you obviously need chicken breast. We've got 2 chicken breasts there. And you obviously need mushrooms. We've got mushrooms there. Alongside the chicken and mushroom, you need flour, you need nutmeg, you clearly need salt and pepper, milk, butter, an egg. You need some chicken stock, halal chicken stock, some garlic. I've got short crust pastry, and I've got an onion and some olive oil. That's the ingredients for a chicken and mushroom pie. Let's go. We've got 2 breasts of chicken. I got my butcher to slice the chicken into strips, and then I'm just chopping it into cubes. That helps to cook it quicker and it tastes better. You get smaller pieces in your mouth. Next, we get 150 grams of mushrooms and finely chop them. So, in this pan, we're going to put some olive oil. About 2 tablespoons of olive oil goes in the pan and it heats up, inshallah. Spread it. Delicious olive oil. And in goes the chicken that you've diced, so that it starts to brown. So the chicken is becoming white, and that's what you want. You want all the chicken to become evenly white in the olive oil. Now, let me tell you a joke, okay? Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side, of course. Right, so this chicken is not crossing any roads because this chicken has been sacrificed in a halal way to go into our tummies. As you can see, this fantastic chicken is becoming white. We want them all to become white, and then we will add the mushrooms, inshallah. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on this video. So as you can see, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, the chicken has become white. So now is the perfect time to add the mushrooms. So the mushrooms that we chopped earlier on, we're going to put it all in. Oh, there's a half that I didn't chop. Can you imagine that, guys? Let's chop this half so that we've got all the mushrooms. It's 150 grams of mushrooms, as I mentioned earlier. In it goes, and now the mushroom will cook with the chicken, inshallah. So as the chicken and the mushroom is cooking, you need to keep an eye on it so that the chicken, as soon as the chicken browns, you take it off the pan. But in the meantime, what you can do is prepare the onion. So 1 onion, you want to chop it, and 2 garlics, you want to finely chop as well. So look, as you can see, the mushroom has cooked and the chicken is beginning to change color. It's no longer white, it's turning slightly brown. That is an indication that it's ready to be taken off. And especially the mushrooms have cooked through, they've become very soft. Now you take the chicken and you put it in a bowl. I've got the bowl here. I'm going to take off the heat, and I'm going to scoop the chicken into this bowl and the mushroom mix into the bowl. And there will be some water left in the frying pan. I'll take the water or the juice into that bowl as well. Now you can do fast. In the same pan that you fried the chicken and the mushrooms, you add another tablespoon of olive oil. That's about a tablespoon there. And then what you do is you mix the onion and the garlic together so that it cooks through. So it's been about 2 or 3 minutes in the oil, and the onions have softened now, and the garlic has softened. So 2 to 3 minutes in medium heat. It's ready to now. I'm going to switch the heat off. It's ready to go into the chicken and mushroom mix that we've made there. Pour it all in. Get some of the oil in there as well. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. Once that's in, you want to just give it a bit of a mix. And you know the heat of the chicken and the mushroom, that will cook your onions through even more, and the garlic, and everything will be just yum yum delicious. Delicious. Okay, so now what we do, I've put in 300 milliliters of milk. To that, I'm gonna add my chicken stock, halal chicken stock. You crumble that in with your fingers, like that. And then, once that's in, what you do, you add a little bit of nutmeg. Here's the nutmeg. You sprinkle some nutmeg in, that much, maybe a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then you add some salt, and then you add some pepper. Notice how the salt was louder than the pepper. There you go. Obviously the salt and pepper is to taste. The chicken stock will have some salt in it as well. And then you just give this a little bit of a mix, because this is going to go into your butter roux. So we've prepared this. The next stage is to get the butter and flour roux ready. For the roux, we need to mix 50 grams of butter in a saucepan in medium heat, continuously stirring so that it becomes a bit of a thicky texture. The mixture that we have in the jug, which contains the milk, nutmeg, salt and pepper, we want to pour that in bits and bobs, in little, maybe 50 milliliters a time, pouring it in and stirring it until the mixture becomes a thick, creamy sauce. So what we'll do, we put it in, we stir it, and then put some more in, and keep on stirring consistently. So we're going to be stirring for about 5 minutes so far. We've done about 3.5 minutes, and the last bit goes in. And remember to get all of the chicken stock and all the mixture in there, so you don't lose any of the flavour. Put all of that in, and we keep on stirring for another minute on medium to low heat, so that the sauce becomes a bit thicker. I'll show you right at the end how thick we want it to be and how long it takes. So basically it's been 5, maybe 6 minutes, and look how the sauce has thickened. Can you see? You can see it's thickened. Now we're kind of ready to pour it into our chicken and mushroom pie mixture. So come along with me. We go to the mixture. This is the chicken, mushroom, the onions that we got ready. That goes all in there. Beautiful. Fantastic. Make sure you get every bit in, and then you can mix that in. That makes your chicken and mushroom pie mix. Look how delicious it is, and look how delicious it smells. Cool. So our dish is buttered. Our egg has been beaten, and the mushroom, chicken and mushroom sauce is ready to be poured in. So you just pour it in like that, and then what you'll do is a nice healthy amount of mix there, really nice portion. You get all the jus and the juice in. Don't be stingy, get it all in. And once it's all in, you're gonna give the tray a bit of a shake. Give the tray a bit of a shake so that it's all spread out nice and evenly. Help the spoon can help you in that regard, and then give it another shake. There you go. So that is all your chicken and mushroom pie ready. The next stage is to get the pastry on top and put it in the oven. So we've got the puff pastry. It's actually short crust pastry, not puff pastry. Short crust pastry. We open it up and we spread it. It's been defrosted, so it's not frozen. It's the perfect size for my tray. What I do, lift it and put it on top of the tray, making sure it's covering all of the edges. Once we've done that, what we can do is just fold the edges in like so. Once it's folded in, you can get a knife and just cut the edges. So start from there, get to the edge and cut it through. Just follow the shape of your dish and it's gonna cut it nice and easily. Now we're just gonna brush the top of the pie with our beaten egg. With the leftover pastry, I am going to cut some leaf shapes. Once the leaf shapes are cut, I'm gonna put it on the top of the pie as a decoration. That will then be egg washed, inshallah. Before it goes into the oven, we need to make some slits so that the air can come out and the inside cooks. So I'm going to make about 4 slits there so that it cooks through properly. There. Now, the oven has been on 200 degrees centigrade and at gas mark 6. So we're going to now put it into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. In the middle shelf it goes. Here it goes. Right guys, it's been 25 minutes in the oven. Time to bring the chicken and mushroom pie out of the oven. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, delicious. Look at that. Look at that. Beautifully cooked, golden brown chicken and mushroom pie for the family to enjoy.